Some people think I'm crazy. Fair enough. My name is Paul Salopek. I'm a biologist by training, a foreign correspondent through long experience, and a National Geographic writer and explorer. I am walking continuously without breaks from Africa all the way to the tip of South America, a place called Tierra del Fuego. My project, called the Forever Walk, is a journey of about slowing down, taking the time to listen, to learn, and to interact with humanity in the most immersive way possible. People are my destination. Regardless of who I encounter, it's the daily lives of the individuals along my trail who offer windows into the big issues of our time. Their stories form a mosaic of meaning that can connect us all. Now, my journey has taken me and my local walking partners deep into China. Who will we encounter? Where are they from and where are they going? The answers always are revealed one footstep at a time.
What a view. Not too many people get this view.
One of the many things I've learned on the walk is that it's hard to overstate the importance of rivers to the story of humankind. From old civilizations to new civilizations, rivers are like veins carrying the lifeblood we all depend on, water. And like time itself, rivers also carry our past and our present into an unknown but shared future. Since setting foot in the Middle Kingdom, I've been following the Hu Line. It's an imaginary boundary that divides East and West China, and it'll steer me some 6,000 kilometers across 10 provinces. Now, it's brought me into the heart of Sichuan.
Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Okay, ready?
Oh my. Oh, wow.
Ow?
Ow.
You should be saying, ah.
Oh, wanna breathe?
Yeah. So you wet this too?
Oh, really?
Yeah, wet this too and hang it on your head, huh? Like this.
Oh.
Then
okay.
put your hat on.
Oh.
And this is what the Arabs do. It's air conditioning.
Oh, I see.
It's like suddenly you feel like you're inside of a $500 suite on top of the Hilton Hotel.
But you know, in Chinese medicine,
It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Wet hair, and you cover it. That will give you headache.
Really? Okay.
You probably want to like let it dry a little bit, and then when it's dry, put it on.
Joining me on my journey is a new walking partner, 32-year-old educator Li Huipu.
This walk is really an opportunity for me to get to know my hometown and regions around my hometown. I wasn't a very super worked out person before, but ever since last year, I met with Paul and talked about the possibility of me joining a walk. I've been practicing, practicing walking a little bit, but never 20 kilometers per day, yeah, in my life. So that was something. And I think I found the sports for me. It's kind of like I'm so
You're good at it.
I'm pretty good at this.
You're good at it.
I'm also amazed by it.
We've come to the banks of the ancient Minjiang River, the largest tributary of the famed Yangtze. Where in 1929, a farmer unearthed a cache of jade artifacts while digging an irrigation ditch. Little did he know that these treasures belonged to Sanxingdui, a lost civilization that flourished around the time of the Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun. Their origins, history, and culture have been hidden until now.
For example, they always put the jade and the bronze at the
Dr.
bottom.
Xiao Hao is one of the archaeologists leading the excavation. He sheds light on some of the most significant findings to date.
In the ceremony, you can see these dark long things are the ivories.
Yes.
They have been burnt. When we put out all the ivories, we see some of the ceramic things. We think they are ceramic vessels, used to be complete ceramic vessels, but they have been pressed into the small pieces by the ivories.
Wow.
And there are also some jade artifacts and the bronze artifacts. Three of them is very important and interesting. So there are these things. It's small figures.
How long are we looking at here? Like, how many centimeters do you think?
Around 60 centimeters. I mean the hair. The hair.
The hair alone.
The hair. The hair is functional because there is a gap between two hands.
Holders of something.
Yeah, exactly.
Figure is very small, but you can see many details.
Yeah, beautiful.
Like the nail, and you can see
beautiful.
these things.
Yeah. Knuckles.
And 这些关节、指甲，还有这个地方，对。
And the bone, the wrist
And the
bone.
bone here, yeah.
A dazzling trove of Bronze Age relics unlike anything previously found in China, and unlike anything ever seen, most hauled from a series of burn pits located inside a sprawling, ancient urban area the size of London's Heathrow Airport.
Seeing archaeologists literally pulling things out of the ground in real time is a very rare privilege. It transports you. It's like a time machine. Your imagination is unlocked and you're thinking about, my God, how do they live here? What did they wear? What did they eat? What made their heart ache? What made them laugh? They're exactly the same as us. You could sit them down in this room and you would have no difference, except we'd have to struggle to understand what they're saying. But they would have exactly the same range of emotions.
I'm hoping researcher He Xiaoge can share some of her own experiences and insights at the dig to help make sense of these findings.
Pick up these things. Do they echo something to you? Is there a whisper of this?
每次我们提取出来一个人头，我们都会先把它抱起来，然后对着他的眼睛先看一下，就感觉在与古人对视，就感觉特别想问他3个终极问题：你是谁？你从哪里来？你到哪里去了？这种
Oh my gosh. Those are the 3 questions that I ask.
三星堆城可以分为几个部分。其中城北我们发现了大型的建筑，可能是当时高级人的宫殿，然后还有一些制玉石器的作坊，可能是当事人世俗活动区。然后在那条马木河之南的三星堆，大多数学者都认为这是一个专门开辟的一个祭祀区，它应该是中间集中会有这几个大坑，祭祀坑附近应该会有一座神庙， 因为我们坑里发现了一些建筑遗存，它可能学者就认为是神庙的遗存。这个神庙里面就陈列着我们坑里现在看到的所有的器物。
Wow, so they're even taking apart their temples and burying them.
对，应该烧神庙那天应该是三星堆人最特别的一天吧。
All signs of Sanxingdui vanished soon thereafter. Despite decades of excavation, research, and investment, the extraordinary relics only deepen the enigma of the people who made such sophisticated art.
Certain artists are able to capture the spirit of an animal really well, and somebody's been looking at these birds. What a piece, huh?
Why would they leave all of this behind? One hypothesis is that an earthquake may have triggered catastrophic landslides that cut off access to the Minjiang River, their main water source, and diverted it to a new location. This might have spurred the people to abandon their city and follow the river to its new course. It's a good reminder for me, the collapse of Sanxingdui, about when we need to survive, using our legs to move is one of the oldest methods to survive. Migration is not a problem, it can be a solution.
I used to work at a chicken factory. But donkey today live a life short, but live a better life.
I'm in the middle of Sichuan, crossing lush farmlands with my walking partners, a motley caravan brave enough to face a stifling heat wave in the province.
Just one because they're heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
一个。
还是在这旁边，比初中应该远的吧？
对。
对。
Well, take one.
谢谢。
Take one.
Take one more. 谢谢了。
谢谢。
谢谢你。
谢谢你。
谢谢哈，谢谢。
Every now and then, specialists join me on my journey, providing depth and context to the history that underpins my storytelling. Professor Luo Xin from Peking University is one of them.
What's been really special about this section of the walk, not just in China but across the world, is walking with a world leader in historical knowledge. And Professor Luo is an encyclopedia of information about the history of China. And he's this very rare combination of an intellectual, an academic, a deep thinker, with a very athletic body. I mean, he has no trouble keeping up. In fact, he's often leading during the day.
The concrete road, they make your shoes hot.
It does. Makes your feet hot too, yeah. It's how you get blisters.
当然得有好多期待才会来啊。我虽然知道他开始这段旅程，我知道已经有差不多8年时间了。就是他一出发，不久我就知道了，而且我也在我自己写的书里面也介绍他，而且他的旅行也是我自己曾经的长途旅行的一个动力。我从北京走到正蓝旗，跟他的旅行比起来，就像后花园里的闲庭信步。但是我用我这段信步向他致敬，我在书里面就这样写的。
Tracing the Minjiang River, I learned that throughout Chinese history, rivers carried an almost mythical quality, something between the human and the divine. They are subjects of centuries of Chinese poetry, art, literature, folklore, and philosophy.
It's nice. Try. 我们作为现代人，因为我们打开水龙头就有水，我们总是意识不到水是很有限的，也意识不到水的重要性。我觉得跟着保罗这样走路，跟他一起聊天，讨论今天我们看到的世界，以及那个遥远的古代人，在这个时候我们才会比较真切地意识到那些人类所面对的那些水的问题。
Water is a finite resource and only renewable if well managed. Following in the footsteps of our ancient predecessors, we soon find a prime example. A wealth of old temples have taken root along the riverbanks, where many have prayed for relief from the frequent floods devastating this region of the Sichuan Basin. Unbeknownst to them, these very waters that plagued them would end up being their salvation. Doujiangyan is a city in Sichuan province named after its famed landmark, an irrigation system built in the 3rd century BC that's still in operation today.
It's
Yeah.
not like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not even from Qing Dynasty.
Okay. So this shows you like the whole structure of the irrigation system.
Yeah, this is good. Here's the point.
That's it.
This is called like the fish
mouth.
Yeah, the fish mouth. This is outside river. This is like inner river. The inner river actually like goes to Chengdu, right? So the idea is you want to probably split the water so that not all the water will flood into Chengdu. So this is the first division. And all the way over here, you will have something called Fei Sha Yan. Because there is like a little angle here, right? And you'll have this to filter a lot of sand and stone into the outer river. And over here, you have one last piece. It's called a bottleneck.
Wow, very beautiful.
Yeah. Once there is like a huge volume of water flood in, the whirlpools actually help to activate the function of the filter. Because right in this way, it's actually filtering out the sand. Yeah, because it goes like this.
This colossal early water project is not just impressive in the way it takes advantage of the topography, but also in its ingenious construction.
The past time, they made this with the bamboo basket full of rocks, put one by one together to build this. In other parts in southern China, you can still see that structures. The same technology you mentioned in your article, one of your articles, that the people in Central Asia, they guide the antelopes in the direction they wanted to the trap.
Yeah.
It's much more kind of a soft energy solution.
Yes.
It really puts into perspective the Chinese adage, nothing in the world is as soft and yielding as water, yet for dissolving the hard and inflexible, nothing can surpass it. The soft overcomes the hard, the gentle overcomes the rigid. By corralling the river, Duojiangyan prevented floods and provided consistent irrigation for food production, and in the process, opened up the doors to a golden age.
我们已经一直都在这个河边上，无论怎么绕来绕去，都是总会走到一条大水渠边上。这些水渠我们也都去摸过了、碰过了。闽江来的这些水都像雪水一样，都是冰的，水流这么急。因为饥渴的成都平原在呼唤他们，他们都在往那边冲过去，对吧？从西向东冲过去，没有他们，就没有我们今天所知的成都平原。所以这个重要性真的是不容易夸大，怎么说都不容易夸大。
I've crossed many, many rivers, and I've walked along many rivers. And what I've found is that rivers are biographers of landscape. So the Minjiang is a beautiful river for time, for thinking about time, how time flows. Back from the Stone Age, the first people who walked through this part of China, all the way up to the modern, gleaming steel and glass city of Chengdu of 20 plus million people. The entire continuity of the human story and that part in the Sichuan Basin of China can be told by that river.